So believe it or not, but without the English dub for Cowboy Bebop, it's unlikely that it would become as popular as it did outside of Japan, especially in the US. While hardcore anime fans, like those who flocked to Cowboy Bebop during its original run, might prefer subtitle versions, they wouldn't have been able to conceive a broader, more mainstream audience to watch the show without the accessibility of that dubbing offered. Though dubbing is now commonplace, during the show's original run, the process was not unlike one of the bounty missions Spike, Jet, and Faye often took on in the series. The English dubbing process for anime has become largely standardized, thanks to improved translations, advanced recording and mixing techniques, better hardware, established best practices, and a professional voice acting community with many actors dedicated to the genre. However, this wasn't always the case. At the turn of the century, while American audiences have enjoyed anime for decades, the broadcast versions were often edited and rewritten for American viewers. You notice that a lot. It tends to happen. But most importantly, their dubs were almost always poorly funded, poorly organized, ad hoc operations that tended to attract only the most hardcore anime fans while repelling the more casual viewers. So in conclusion though, the Cowboy Bebop English dub was anything but smooth. And today, we're going to be looking behind the curtains of an iconic show. This was the state of anime dubbing when the creators of Cowboy Bebop decided to broadcast it in the US in 2001. The industry was far from standardized, bordering on dysfunctional, in fact. Moreover, since anime itself did not have a large following, dubbing episodes wasn't seen as lucrative work by actors, translators, and technicians. As a result, it didn't attract top talent in these fields. Much like the bounty hunting trade in Cowboy Bebop, dubbing tended to draw a diverse group of people from different backgrounds and levels of experience, brought together for a pop-up operation in need of staffing. As revealed in Slash Film's history of the original Cowboy Bebop dub, the English dub staff comprised of a motley crew. Not that motley crew. Led by an experienced voice actor directing a dubbing operation for the first time, the team included individuals hired on the spot or without auditions. Among the Cowboy Bebop English voice acting staff were an inspiring on-camera actor and a studio mailroom worker with a commanding voice. United by the thrill of the opportunity, the promise of adventure, and a steady paycheck, few anticipated that this project would launch their careers in voice acting. Beyond assembling a competent voice acting staff, the creators of Cowboy Bebop faced the daunting task of organizing and operating multiple other areas, including translations, screenwriting, and the crucial ADR, which is automatic dialogue replacement. To tackle these challenges, they relied on an mix of individuals. One was an experienced music and sound engineer with no background in post-production, while the other was a seasoned ADR professional who would be traveling extensively abroad during production. Fans of the Cowboy Bebop series will likely recognize the similarities between the English dubbing process and a typical bounty hunt in Cowboy Bebop. Just like those hunts, the dubbing operation was often a spur-of-the-moment affair, chaotic and unpredictable. Rarely did things go according to plan, and the team faced a constant barrage of unique challenges that tested their abilities to the fullest. It also makes one wonder if the final product ever truly matched the original version. Finally, there are striking similarities between the crew themselves. Spike Siegel, Jet Black, and Faye Valentine embody the quintessential ragtag group, united by a shared sense of adventure and financial gain. Despite their apparent incompatibility, they tap into their synergy? That works, while on a mission, leveraging their diverse skills to achieve success. In doing so, they also confront and overcome, at least partially, the personal demons that haunt and hinder them. The Slash Film article points out that the dubbing process wasn't all struggle and frustration. In fact, it highlights the personal growth of the dubbing staff as they overcame the many obstacles they faced. Their efforts not only produced a one-of-a-kind dub that forever changed anime and anime dubbing, but also helped each member achieve a level of personal success that they might never have ever reached if the Cowboy Bebop dubbing project hadn't come their way. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm gonna watch some Cowboy Bebop. I've never actually watched the anime, though I was very mad when they made a live action, so see, I can still hate live action anime even though I've never seen the OG anime. Although Death Note is something I need to talk about one day. I gotta put that on my list.
I wouldn't change places with anyone tonight. We'll carve pumpkin faces and watch the witches' flight. Every human heart will shudder. Every soul will shake with fear. Tonight, the creepiest. Tonight, the scariest. Tonight, the most wonderful night. Oh. The year anything can happen on Halloween. Your dog could turn into a cat.